Hey Blink fam, welcome back to Blink News, your one-stop shop for all things strange, unusual, and downright spooky. Today, we're buckling up and venturing into the biggest unsolved mystery in aviation history, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. A seemingly ordinary night in 2014, this plane vanished without a trace, leaving 239 souls and countless unanswered questions in its wake. The humid Malaysian night clung heavy on March 8, 2014, as Kuala Lumpur International Airport buzzed with pre-flight energy. Among the departing passengers was Sarah, a young woman with a well-worn travel guide clutched tightly in her hand. Butterflies danced in her stomach. This long-awaited honeymoon trip to Beijing, with her husband Michael by her side, was finally taking off. Michael, ever the pragmatist, double-checked their passports and boarding passes, a touch of nervous excitement mirroring Sarah's anticipation. At precisely 12:41 a.m., a colossal Boeing 777-200ER, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370, taxied onto the runway. Its powerful engines roared to life, momentarily drowning out the excited chatter and goodbyes echoing through the terminal. Sarah pressed her forehead against the cool window, watching the glittering cityscape shrink into a tapestry of twinkling lights as the plane ascended. Soon, the darkness outside became an inky canvas dotted with a million pinpricks of starlight. The first few hours of the flight unfolded in peaceful routine. Meals were served, movies flickered on personal screens, and the gentle hum of the engines lulled some passengers to sleep. Sarah, however, couldn't contain her excitement. She flipped through her guidebook, picturing the bustling markets and ancient wonders of Beijing that awaited them. Michael, sensing her enthusiasm, smiled fondly and joked about her meticulous itinerary. Suddenly, just 38 minutes into the flight, an unsettling chill crept into the air. The routine pre-dawn communication between MH370 and air traffic control abruptly ceased. Controllers in Kuala Lumpur made several attempts to re-establish contact, but only met with an unnerving silence. Panic began to rise within the control tower, mirroring the growing unease of Sarah and Michael. They exchanged worried glances as they noticed the flight attendants exchanging hushed whispers. News of the missing plane spread rapidly, sending shockwaves through families and friends on both sides of the Pacific Ocean. The initial hope for a quick resolution soon began to fade as hours bled into days. Search efforts, unprecedented in scale, were launched. Ships crisscrossed the vast expanse of the South China Sea, scouring the endless waves for any sign of wreckage. Military radar data revealed a chilling anomaly, a possible deviation in MH370's course after it dropped off the radar, a deviation from its planned flight path that fueled speculation and bewilderment. Days turned into weeks, then months, with no sign of the missing plane. The families of passengers and crew clung to any shred of hope, their lives suspended in a terrifying limbo. Conspiracy theories swirled online, whispers of hijackings and secret military operations filling the void of answers. The media dubbed it the vanishing flight, a chilling moniker that captured the world's morbid fascination with the unsolved puzzle. The news of MH370's disappearance sent shockwaves across the globe. Images of the missing plane plastered news outlets worldwide, a haunting symbol of the 239 souls vanished without a trace. As days stretched into weeks, a multinational search effort, one of the largest in aviation history, was launched. Ships from Malaysia, China, Australia, and the United States scoured the vast expanse of the South China Sea, their sophisticated sonar systems scanning the murky depths for any sign of wreckage. Aircraft patrolled the skies, combing the endless blue for debris or clues. The international community rallied behind the search efforts. Satellite data was painstakingly analyzed, hoping to retrace the missing plane's final path. Military radars were scrutinized for any blips or anomalies that might offer a lead. Yet, the ocean remained silent, its secrets jealously guarded. Adding to the chilling mystery was the revelation that MH370's communication systems had been deliberately disabled shortly before it vanished. This sent investigators down a rabbit hole of possibilities, from pilot suicide to a deliberate act of sabotage. The silence of the black boxes, the flight data recorders that hold the key to untangling airplane accidents, only added to the frustration. As weeks turned into months, the search area shifted focus. Military radar data provided a glimmer of hope. It hinted at a possible change in MH370's course after it dropped off civilian radar, a deviation that led investigators to believe the plane might have flown for several more hours before finally succumbing to an unknown fate. This new area of focus, the remote southern Indian Ocean, was vast and unforgiving. The search transitioned from the relatively calm waters of the South China Sea to a region known for its treacherous currents and extreme weather patterns. Despite the immense resources poured into the search effort, no definitive answers emerged. Debris suspected to be from MH370 began washing ashore on remote islands thousands of miles away, but these fragments were like breadcrumbs in a vast and hungry ocean. Each discovery offered a flicker of hope, but ultimately led to more dead ends. The families of the missing faced a brutal reality. Their loved ones were gone, lost in an abyss filled with unanswered questions. Grief morphed into a desperate yearning for closure, a need to understand the events that led to their tragic disappearance. Support groups were formed, online communities flourished, all united in the hope that one day a definitive answer would emerge from the depths of the ocean. As the search for MH370 continued, a multitude of theories arose, each attempting to explain the baffling disappearance. Some theories centered on pilot error, suggesting a catastrophic malfunction or deliberate act by the captain. Others delved into the realm of the fantastical, with whispers of hijackings, terrorist plots, and even encounters with the unknown. One theory focused on a possible mechanical failure, while a reliable workhorse had experienced some glitches in the past. Investigators examined the possibility of oxygen system malfunction, potentially leading to hypoxia, oxygen deprivation, and incapacitation of the pilots. Another theory explored the potential for a fire on board, causing communication systems to fail and ultimately leading to a catastrophic crash. However, the lack of evidence for these theories left a lingering sense of unease. The lack of distress signals also pointed away from sudden emergencies or hijackings. A more disturbing theory emerged, the possibility of a deliberate act by the pilot. Investigators meticulously scrutinized Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah's personal and professional life, searching for any clues that might suggest a motive for such a drastic act. Yet, nothing conclusive emerged, leaving the possibility of pilot suicide shrouded in ambiguity. Despite the emotional toll, the search continued. Technological advancements in deep-sea exploration offered renewed hope. New sonar systems and underwater drones were deployed in the vast search area, meticulously combing the ocean floor for any sign of wreckage. International cooperation remained a pillar of the search, with countries sharing resources and expertise in a relentless pursuit of answers. However, the vastness of the search area and the unforgiving nature of the deep ocean presented immense challenges. Years passed, marked by sporadic discoveries of debris and the constant frustration of dead ends. The search eventually transitioned into a more passive phase, with dedicated teams monitoring ocean currents and waiting for a definitive clue to emerge from the depths. The disappearance of MH370 remains one of aviation's greatest unsolved mysteries. It cast a long shadow, leaving an indelible mark on the families of the missing, the aviation industry, and the global consciousness. While the search for the wreckage continues, the focus has shifted towards understanding the events that led to the tragedy and preventing similar occurrences in the future. For the families, MH370 became a defining event in their lives. The years following the disappearance were a harrowing journey through grief, frustration, and a desperate yearning for closure. Support groups became their solace, offering a sense of community and shared experiences. Online forums provided platforms to keep memories alive, demand answers, and navigate the complexities of their emotions. The tragedy also spurred significant changes within the aviation industry. New regulations were implemented, mandating real-time tracking of aircraft and improved communication protocols. Enhanced cockpit security measures were introduced to prevent unauthorized access or deliberate actions by pilots. Additionally, advancements in black box technology were prioritized, with a focus on longer battery life and crash-resistant casings to ensure vital flight data can be recovered in the event of an accident. The impact of MH370 wasn't limited to technical advancements. It also highlighted the importance of psychological evaluations for pilots and the need for robust mental health support systems within airlines. The potential for human factors, such as fatigue or personal stressors, to contribute to aviation accidents gained increased focus. Training programs were revised to address these aspects, fostering a more open and supportive environment for pilots to voice concerns or seek help when needed. Beyond the technical and procedural changes, MH370 left a lasting impact on the public's perception of air travel. While the vast majority of flights remained safe, the unsolved mystery fueled anxieties and fears associated with flying. It highlighted the vulnerabilities of modern technology and the vast, unforgiving nature of the ocean. Despite the immense challenges, the search for MH370 continues. Advancements in underwater exploration technology offer a glimmer of hope that the wreckage may be located someday, providing some form of closure for the families. However, the emotional scars remain, a constant reminder of the 239 souls lost on that fateful night, and the enduring mystery that continues to haunt the skies. The story of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 remains a powerful reminder of the human spirit's resilience in the face of tragedy and the enduring power of the unknown. As we look towards the future, both the search for the wreckage and the advancements in aviation safety offer a glimmer of hope. The search efforts, though scaled back, continue. New technologies like deep-sea autonomous vehicles, AUVs, equipped with advanced sonar and mapping capabilities, offer the potential to explore previously inaccessible depths of the Indian Ocean. International collaboration remains key, with countries like Malaysia, Australia, and China expressing renewed interest in utilizing these advancements to continue the search. While the possibility of locating the wreckage may seem slim, even a fragment of MH370 could offer invaluable clues about the final moments of the flight. For the families of the missing, it could finally provide a physical space to grieve and potentially a definitive answer to the agonizing question of what happened. Beyond the search efforts, MH370's legacy has had a significant impact on the trajectory of aviation safety. The tragedy highlighted the need for real-time flight tracking, which is now being implemented globally. Advancements in cockpit security and pilot mental health support systems are further solidifying the safety net for future flights. These changes, while directly addressing the vulnerabilities exposed by MH370, are also contributing to a wider trend of technological advancements in communication, navigation, and autonomous flight systems. Looking even further into the future, The possibility of autonomous commercial aircraft raises intriguing questions. While such technology holds the promise of safer and more reliable flights, it also raises concerns about potential system failures and the need for robust safeguards to prevent similar mysteries from unfolding. The mystery of MH370 continues to baffle investigators and haunt the families of the missing. What do you think happened to Flight MH370? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing mysteries and unsolved cases. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. We'll see you next time for another curious blink into the unknown.